Hi everybody, welcome back to Missy's Imaginings. I was at Walmart the other day, and of course, as you know, as I've often recommended, check out the clearance bins, check out the remnant bins. And as I was looking in Walmart, I always look there, and they had a lot of black netting, but it was too big for anything that I would want. So I went to the back because sometimes there's really good remnants. And I found something. There's a new thing, at least at our Walmart, and they are pre-packaged cuts of fabric. So this is 2 yards for $2, and it's a really cool speckled gray knit fabric, and it has just assorted fabric cut, and so they're not technically remnants, I believe, because it's all pre-packaged with, you know, a label and everything. And this is a polyester knit. It gives the actual measurements. This one is 72 by 42 at 56 inches. So it gives, also in centimeters, so 183 by 106 at 142 centimeters. So 2 yards for $2. So it's really a cool thing. They had lots of variations, lots of different fabrics, and yeah, so it's not technically a remnant, I think, but it's already packaged. And so I snagged this one, which I really liked, and I also grabbed this purple, silver, black variegated knit fabric for, it's perfect. It's a loose knit fabric, and I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. I guess I could try to get a little closer maybe. Hopefully that'll show up. But it's really a perfect fabric for doll sweaters, because the knit will of course appear bigger on a doll because you're making smaller garments, and it's a loose enough knit that you can actually see the knit pattern, and so it's really cool for doll sweaters. So I grabbed this. Again, it's 2 yards for $2, and this one has the same measurements. It's also a polyester knit, and so I grabbed that one. Then the last one I grabbed, this one I thought, wow, and this is 100% polyester, and it's not really a knit, but it might be, I don't know if you'd call it a knit, but it's got a little bit of stretch to it. But this one was 4 yards for $4, so you're basically getting it $1 a yard, and it's a gray pinstripe, and then there's also an interwoven pattern, like a little stripe inside between the silver. That's just the way it's woven. It's not really a printed stripe, and so I thought that would make a really good skirt, you know, for me. But also, because there's 4 yards, I thought, okay, I want to make a nice tailored type suit for an SD BJD. So I went ahead and grabbed the pieces of the basic set, which is already available on the website. And in other videos, if you've watched them, you've seen me use this basic set to draft other patterns. So if you're new, if you're coming and you're new and this is the first video you've watched, this basic set, along with other basic sets, is available on my website. It's totally free. You can just go to my website. The link will be below. The link will take you to the blog, so you can read and see what's new, and then from there access the menu. If you go to the free stuff page, you'll be able to see a visual of all the patterns that are available for free. And then if you want to print one, you go to the ready to print page, and again, just access that through the menu. And all of these are listed as PDF downloads. So you simply click on the link, it'll open the PDF file, and from there you can either print or save as, whatever you'd like to do. So from the basic sets, these are just a set of pattern pieces that are drafted directly from the given doll. So this was drafted from a 1/3 scale BJD, just kind of a basic body type, and it fits my island doll. She has what I would call a medium bust, so if you have a larger bust doll, you'd want to either enlarge this or make your own pattern. I've also got pattern videos on how to do that. But from these pieces, if you were to sew all these together, you would just get a very fitted bodysuit. And some people like those because then it protects the doll from other clothing stains. But from these pieces, you can draft whatever type of garment you want to design. To make it a little bit easier, I have traced out the side front, the back, and the front pieces of the torso just to make it easier to kind of go around. A lot of times I'll use these others on the light table, as you'll see. So from these pieces, I went ahead and drafted a suit that has a long flared, it's a coat that flares at the bottom, and then I did a skirt that will kind of be straight and flare at the bottom. There's going to be triangle inserts at 4 seams. So I've made that pattern. It's available on the website, and what we're going to do today is go through the process of drafting that pattern. So once my pattern pieces were drafted, which are now here, so here's all my pattern pieces. So I drafted these from using the basic set. Then once these are all finished, I went ahead and got them ready on printable paper. So this is a nice printed set that I will go ahead and get ready and put on the website for you, and it'll be available. So just some fun for you today. So if you want to try making a nice little suit for your 1/3 scale BJD, this will be available for you. So we'll go ahead and switch up the camera and get the pattern ready so you can start sewing. See you next time. Bye.